High school basketball is back in the bluegrass evening, everyone, and welcome to our first edition of this year's Full Court Preps. I'm Griffin Gonzalez. He's Tom Lane, and Tommy, we had some really exciting early season matchups earlier tonight. The stockings are hung by the chimney with care in hopes that another championship banner would soon be there. That, of course, the wish for Louisville, Kentucky, and Indiana fans. But in order to make that happen, Santa may need to deliver a few things on these coaches' wish lists. WDRB's Rick Bozich and John Lewis sat down and chatted about what our area coaches might be asking Santa for this year. Okay, guys, I'm going to be very careful when I ask this. This is the 140th meeting. Manual has not won since 2013. It's an away game for them tonight, but if you ask Manual High School, are you guys ready? Yeah, John, you know, it's never easy losing a head coach, especially this unexpectedly and this quickly. You guys were just mentioning it there. Our very own Rick Bozich asked Athletic Director Josh Hurd about this not that long ago, and it was surprising to all of us that this all went down in less than 48 hours. So this is a relatively new thing for Josh Hurd as well. He did not have much of a heads up about this any more than we did. The search for a new head coach for the University of Louisville already underway. Names floating around, a lot of fans chiming in with who they want. We're going to have more on that and who Josh Hurd wants to replace Scott Satterfield coming up at 5 o'clock. Well, they played the #1 team in the country as good as anyone has all year long, but at the end of the night, it was not meant to be for the Kentucky Wildcats, who fall to the #1 Georgia Bulldogs at home Saturday night. All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Halloween, Spooktober, whatever you celebrate. The spookiest thing this week, however, might be the fact we're already talking college basketball, just weeks away from the start of the season. And one of the most anticipated teams this season, the Indiana Hoosiers, got stuff kicked off. Big night if you are in the state of Kentucky. Two bitter rivals going at it, Louisville versus the Wildcats. Let's recap it for you. All right, this is a road game, ladies and gentlemen. Manual High School, you guys ready? Meet the McGuire family.
Like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get him there to experience all this.
Now, the McGuires are like a lot of Kentuckians. Husband, wife, 2 kids, and oh boy, do they love the cats.
Cats.
This is Easton McGuire, and he's a pretty big Cats fan, so naturally, when the Wildcats were coming to the family's hometown of Pikeville for the annual Blue-White game, the McGuires just had to go.
You know, it was heartwarming that they were willing to come to Eastern Kentucky to help out. And then, you know, I knew that my husband and my son were going to get to share that experience. He was like, are they going to be super tall? Talking about the players. And I was like, yeah, buddy, they're going to be super tall.
Easton's dad, Michael, works for Excel Mining. On the night of the Blue-White game, he was running a bit late and had no option but to come straight to the game from work, which led to this photo. Social media picked it up and it went viral, going all the way up to Coach Calipari himself.
Because when I saw the picture, I was like it hit me right between the eyes.
Calipari wasted no time to tweet out, "My family's American dream started in a Clarksburg, West Virginia coal mine, so this picture hits home," adding, "I don't know who this is, but I have tickets for him and his family at Rupp to be treated like VIPs.
I didn't really discover it until I got service today when I got out from work, and my phone just went crazy.
He wanted to be there so bad that he was willing to leave without showering, without changing, just get in his car and go because he got out of the mine late. One about that is that he wanted to be there with his son. That's why he did it.
The family said Cal promised a UK superfan's dream. Tickets to watch the Cats at Rupp Arena, new UK gear, and even dinner with Coach Cal himself.
I'm just so happy that, you know, not only did Big Blue Nation come together to support, you know, but the appreciation for what my husband does. It brought me to tears a couple times today.
But for Cal, it's more than basketball. It's the power of a relationship between a father and a son.
I've done some things that have been fulfilling for my wife and I. But this, you'd have to say, you're bringing light to a good man, a hard-working Kentuckian, a coal miner who does everything he can to make time for his family and his son and his daughter. Come on, that's what it ends up being. That's the story.
Reporting, Griffin Gonzalez, WDRB Sports. Josiah Johnson is like any other middle school boy. Loves hanging out with his friends, playing basketball, and has a ton of character.
I mean, Jalen, in real life, he can't guard me. Dex, he's a bucket. Kai, he's a bucket. Jalen's a bucket, too.
His skills on the court really are undeniable.
Talks a whole lot of smack in basketball. He can back it up, though, you know.
He could dribble, he could shoot. He had skills that some kids out there didn't actually have.
Playing defense, he's stealing the ball from people, he's making good passes, good reads and everything like that. So I was just like, okay, he could fit on our team then, for sure.
But what's so amazing about Josiah is he's doing all of this while living with a disability that is rarely seen on the basketball court.
Like, people doubt you and then don't pick you up for a pickup game because I have no legs or whatever.
He's just like the rest of us. I really couldn't. It's like he's just like everyone else. I really thought it's him just like me. I really didn't think of him with no legs.
He just comes and shows up and he just does everything we ask him to do. He doesn't complain or anything like that.
He has served as an inspiration to his teammates.
He's improved my confidence as a player and a person, off and on the court, no matter what, just because he don't care what nobody else says. He's him and he don't care what anybody else will say about it.
Don't think just because you don't have something, you can't do something. You can always pursue what you want to in life. Just because you don't have something, you don't have to quit. You always keep pushing.
But make no mistake, Josiah can flat out ball.
I could take him, but I ain't gonna lie, his defense is good, but he just can't catch me.
Like on the defensive side, he'll take the ball. Offensive side, he gets open, hits the shot, get back on defense. It makes me work more harder to make him not take my spot.
Josiah Johnson, showing that no matter the circumstance, anything is possible.
No, I don't want you doubting me because I have no legs. I want to show you that I'm just as human as you are and I'm just as good as you are, if not better than you.